Alrighty. Well, got some work done on the computer today, and hopefully we got that nipped in the bud. Sorry for the irritation on yesterday's. Hopefully we can get a little more done today. I can't be on too terribly long. I've got to go probably at like 4:45 or so. Ready for some stuff going on tonight. But anyways, it's time to get prepped and ready for SSN. Go ahead and pull up the calcs here. Let me get these all refreshed since it likes to act up at the beginning. Sorry for the little bit of a flash show here. Should have done this before getting on. But I've been kind of tinkering for a while, so I just wanted to go live. Let's see here. So we're on mini bosses. Down here past Nugget Bridge onto the double battles here. Looks very, oh, it got zoomed out, that's why. That should be better, I think. I can get it to scroll back up. Go. That should be fine, I think. Okay. Let's see here. So we got Duat and Dartrix to open. Any shot I take out. Electrode's not going to be a really great opener. But I'll plug it in and see what damage we take to the HP fire there. Electrode. Tricks. Brooks. Level 30. And we are 34. I guess the fire really doesn't do too much, and we can be modest. Got as one. Go Miracle Seed with Mega Drain. Electro Ball and Charge Beam. Okay. We won't be going into the Dartrix first. I think we'll take out the left side first this time. We do just take out with an Electro Ball. And then after we take down the duo, we get the Semi-Seer at 32. We would be at +1, which doesn't really get us anywhere. We're the magnet instead. against the Duat. If we go, oh no, that's level 25. 32. Unfortunately, we can't take it out with the charge beam. Oh, we're on +1 too, so definitely can't take it out with the charge beam. All right. Maybe we don't do that. We might end up going into the right side as we usually do. We'll take a look at what we got. Back in PC. If we could have gotten it to evolve, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess we have something else that's for sure else. Actually, I could probably do electrode and lichen rock. That probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Four into the Duat. Does take, well, I wanted to actually look at the Dartrix, not the Duat. Dartrix. At 30. That Grass Pledge does a whole lot. So maybe not. just go ahead and have the two of them double into the left slot. Let's see how much Articuno does. For timid with Mega Launcher and the Twisted Spoon, Fusion into the Duot. So we can Charge Beam and Confusion to take out the Duot before it can do anything. Dartrix doesn't do anything to Articuno. Then go out to the Semi-Seer. At 32. Does right around half, and we would be at +1 because we'll go for Charge Beam. Okay, that should be fine. Let me just double check. Yeah, we do definitely need to be timid. And we can Charge Beam again just to get to +2. And at that point, we should just be able to sweep the other side. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Go ahead and rare candy up, everyone. Like the screen. We're fine. Prison. Torment over Fairy Lock. Mirror Shot. We'll take that over Torment. Let's just grab a couple of solid backup mons. We really don't do anything in this fight. Have Bliss slide smoothly over rock tomb. Okay. Let me just double check all of our natures and items. Timid. Miracle seed. Let's swap that to magnet. Berry juice, calm. Yeah, that's fine. Citrus only. Did you come with lonely? Is that why? That doesn't make it like sense. We'll do plus Spadef minus attack, I guess. And I think you got the citrus berry, which is definitely the best thing you have for you until we get leftovers. Let's go Jolly instead for you. Juice is fine. We'll go ahead and swap back to the main scene and jump right in. Hopefully I'm not ahead of myself here. But I think we'll be fine. Fusion, charge beam. Now, do-wop slot. Why did that not take it out? What math did I do wrong here? Um, 32. Modest magnet charge beam. Minimum of 54.5. Articuno into Duat. 32. Oh. I must not have leveled up the Duat on the Articuno slot. I don't think it matters. That just means we can get a little bit of, or actually we'll just boost on that slot and charge beat the Duat. Get another +1. +3 for the semi-seer coming in. Let me see here. At level 32, we are +3. Charge beam should kill here. I'll still go ahead and fusion into that spot as well, just in case, but charge beam should take it out. Yep, okay. Now we're +5. other issues with the rest of the team here. That's gonna do nothing. That did more than I thought it would. Should be fine though. I should just outspeed and take everything out from here. A little bit of help back there. We are +5 into the semi-sage. Level 30. I think I'll just, Mega Drain and Confusion. Stay both outspeed. Get to full health. And just take it out on these two. And I don't think we have anything to fear here. So Confusion and Little Electro Ball. I would imagine the Electro Ball takes it out. Yeah. Cool. 2v5 and we ended with full health. That's, I would say impressive, but the Electrode is kind of just overly busted. File up. And take a look at the next one. Next one, we are for sure going after the Cramorant first. Got the Lily there. HP Fire could do a decent amount to the Electrode. Deep Sailor at level 32. HP Fire is not too bad. Max of 33% will be 0 here. So I think we're safe to start with that again. Looks like we do outspeed the Cramorant with the Articuno. Still, it's at 84. Cramorant, Taylor Trevor at 30. Yeah, so should just be able to. Actually, let me look at the Lily too real quick into the Articuno. At 32. Ancient Power's not too bad. The only downside to the Ancient Power is the potential for the buff, but I think it should be, well, I mean, they're pretty much the same damage, HP Fire and the Ancient Power. I think we should be fine. Cramorant at 30. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Charge Beam should bring it down to Sash. Oh, yeah. And then we'll have the Nidoqueen coming in next. Which will be at +1 for And can get a whole bunch of health back there. And confusion should finish it off. And I did not level it up on the electrode one. 46 and 69.9. So I don't think I have anything to fear there. We just go heavy into the other side. And then we can go I guess left off the HP fire. What else do we got here? Belief is such an awkward one to deal with. But we can, I guess, yell stick isn't a bad option. Lycanroc never comes in here, so yeah, that'll be fine. Running right now. Honest berry juice. Yeah. I think what we got here should be pretty much fine. I could be wrong, but I'm honestly not really seeing much going horribly out of sorts here. It's actually the power saving boost. Charge beam Ramaran. Focus Sash goes off, and then we finish with Ancient Power. Takes about 30-ish% from whatever the electrode here. It's fine. And then we can Fusion and Mega Drain, Nidoqueen. And the combination of those two should take it out. Beautiful. It does get the buff, which is not my favorite thing to see. Let's see here. Honestly, if I roost, it makes this just pure psychic for the turn. So if it goes for Ancient Power again, it's going to be super effective. And beat that. I also did plug in that. Okay. I'll electro ball. See how much that does instead. We're already full of these. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll just stick with Mega Drain and stick with Roost. Kind of a bit of an awkward way of dealing with the Lily, but it works. Let's go ahead and get a charge beam off. Bring us to plus 0. I probably should have actually just put charge beam there. Right now. But we're at plus 3 anyways. Which I would imagine takes out the other two. Let's see here. Plus 3 into Luminion at level 30. Yeah. Luminion doesn't stand a chance. And Tatsugiri at level 29. Combination of the two. Yeah, this is not an issue. Now we're at plus 4, so we just take out the Tatsugiri as well. Oh no, we're at plus 5, so now we really take out the Tatsugiri. And that's with any move. Okay, so those were some incredibly easy double battles. Okay, it's this one for the other. Yes, perfect. And you out front. Speed through this. As it shouldn't matter. Okay. Go ahead and run back before planning out for Brendan. Just wanted to double check that the mic was actually still working because it randomly shut itself off earlier before I started the stream. Okay. Now the question is, do I have anything to fear from Brendan? We have rivals. And we are at Brendan. Oh, I did not switch the scene. There you are. Where'd my mouse go? There we go. Looks good. Ice beam from the Loudred actually probably does hurt quite a bit. Loudred, Brendan at level 32. We are not +5. I could could charge beam into Mega Drain, and that'll take it out and heal back a decent portion of the ice beam damage. And then we'll be +2 for when the next Pokemon comes in. And I can't imagine we are worried about the speed on anything. Although the Crawdon does have the Focus Sash, I forgot about that. And I don't know what I have to, if I have anything to hit twice, because Electrode is not going to like any of those attacks, period. So, gotta come up with a different strategy than sweep with Electrode. Hail Flames. Pretty useless for you. If we could evolve Parry, that would be great. Because it's still got the arm thrust that we were using earlier. But we don't have a dark type. Which is problematic. Fake out. Well, I guess you have fake out, but you don't want to take a knockoff. I'll go ahead and punch it in here. Now stick at 34 against Crawdon at 32. Yeah, even with no item, it still has a chance to one-shot, which is not surprising. What do you do to Klefki? At 34, Waterfall actually does a solid amount. We go plus defense. We got Draining Kiss. So, I mean, we outspeed and Draining Kiss. We can do the Pixie Plate. any shot we can bait X scissor with something. I'm assuming probably not. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I'm kind of thinking I could just, again, lead with Electrode, do the charge beam into the Mega Drain. Mega Drain the Lunatone when it comes in. I would imagine takes it out at +1. +1 into the Lunatone at level 32. We go Miracle Seed. Not a guaranteed, but pretty close. 75% chance, so not like really close, but based on the damage it does to me, I think that's close enough. And then when the Crawdont comes in, it'll probably go for knockoff. Lucky. I guess we run with no item. And then we eat up the knockoff. We Draining Kiss to get that damage back. It goes for Waterfall. And then we finish it off with a Draining Kiss the next turn. I think that's probably the safest. And then as for the Grovyle, two special attackers shouldn't be a problem. It's the physical attackers that are going to be the problem. But I think your Gulch will take care of any issues there. Or the toxic. Honestly, Dragon Tail. The lower priority there is annoying. We want to take we swap into the knockoff, that will trigger it. We'll Draining Kiss, take the waterfall. If we get knocked down to where the emergency exit kicks us out, we just go out of the E and outspeed. So, eliminated that issue pretty quick. Just to double check that calced that properly. This is at level 32. Charge beam does a minimum of 43.3, and then even without the +1, the Mega Drain takes it out, but it's going to be +1. Okay, so no issue there. Even if it crits, we'll be fine. No. Okay. I think this looks pretty safe. And I'm also doing these calcs with EVs in, because I always forget to remove them. So we should be even safer than what it shows here. Oh, wait. Alrighty. Okay. Should be good to go. I'll go ahead and go back to main scene and get it going. Sure if my team is really that much better than the first time I got to Brendan, or if I've gotten better at planning for it, but I definitely went a whole lot quicker than the first time. But that sock decision going endure was crazy. It was such a crazy play. Mega Drain. Yes. Back. Probably do go to +2. Forgot about that. Okay. Interesting. Definitely didn't bother calcing that, because that was not a thought in my head that he would go for. At level 32. Why did he go for it? He doesn't really do anything to me. Just charge beam again into another Mega Drain. Lowers my speed, which makes him outspeed, I do believe. Yep, he definitely outspeeds now, which is honestly fine, because the Leaf Blade does the most damage to me and has max at 23.1%. Oh, it did. Oh, it's because the EVs are in. That's right. What speed is he at? We still outsped by 3. go out into Lunatone. Probably going to be Crawdon to go out into Lunatone. It does go out into Lunatone. Alright. So we just Mega Drain. You're gone because we're at +4. Now we're at +5. We're at full health. Is there any shot you take me out? Rodont at level 32. A knockoff crit does take me out, so I have to swap. Well, yeah, there's only reason to attack, so go ahead and swap to carry. Beat up the knockoff. Brain Kiss. Goes for Waterfall here. Which will go ahead and kick us out. And then we just go out into Edith and finish it off with an Electro Ball. Okay. That went super smoothly. Did just get a shiny stone, so we can get ourselves a Togekiss. Alrighty, sweet. That's a huge evolution there, although it's really not going to do anything against Surge, unless it's got like Volt Absorb. Magnet Hole, really not good for it. And we'll check on the other ability, which is Cloud Burst, which is going to be much better than Magnet Hole. Alrighty. So at this point, we can try to go get more encounters if I really kinda don't want to. I think with the current Pokemon, we should be able to figure a way through Surge. Should just stay down there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and pull Calcs back up here. Into leaders, we are on Surge. Yep, that's showing everything there. Go with Pinkerchin. And I don't think I have anything to deal with the terrain. Yes, I resist delusion. That's actually probably going to be just fine. Especially since you're around very tight. But we'll check everybody else. You're just a Carablast. This will be the last check here. Mega Launcher. Comatose. Okay. So, Seed Sower it is. That should do just fine. So, my low tick is a definite bring. Layra. You are a special attacker, though, correct? They didn't make you physical in this. My low tick. Heavy. Blank set. Yeah, you're definitely a special attacker, so Dazzling Boost would be better for you. Problem is, you really don't have any solid ground type. Oops. Get Stomping Tantrum. You get Bulldoze. You do get Dig. I think I'd actually rad Bulldoze over Dig. Rock Tomb. What else? Which is probably not a bad thing to have. Do that Twister. Probably just leave Pixie Blade. That way you can get some healing Drain Kisses. Urchin does have HP Ice. For 34. Urchin. Scald. Oh, well, yeah, ground. Scald does way more, but also kind of looks like, oh, well, we got Marvel Scale on here. Seed Sower. Oh, the Marvel Scale didn't do anything because Marvel Scale's not multi-scale. That's why. And we can go plus Bedef minus probably just go minus speed, should be fine. Sassy. Pixie plate. You have a draining kiss. You have a dazzling gleam. Bulldoze. And flip turn. Okay. So I think we can just go ahead and eat the first hit to get it swapped over to the grassy terrain, and I think we'll start with the dazzling gleam, get it off as much damage as possible, and then switch to, depending on the damage of the dazzling gleam, maybe switch to draining kiss. Or maybe even just flip turn. Itching up a storm. Okay. I'm pretty sure Blissey just comes because it should eat up everything that is not Amon's attacks. Really doesn't do much of anything in return, but at least we can control the switches a little bit. Really doesn't like the Vikavolt because of the bug buzz. Electrode doesn't like the Pinkerchin because of the HP ice, but we'll probably just take it out with an Electro Ball anyways. Yeah, Electro Ball just takes out the Pinkerchin without anything extra. So maybe we do that first turn instead of the Milotic, and then we can just kind of swap in the Milotic on the move we know isn't going to do too much damage, like the Bug Buzz, which is pretty likely to come out. We'll be at +1 from the as-1. Pick a Volt. Yeah, that's pretty likely. And then Volt does nothing to the Milotic, but I think that's probably a safer play, like a lot safer. So, nope, what I wanted. that's with it being 34 modest as one miracle seed. Modest as one. 0 into Pinkerch. Okay. Yep, that's the safest way to go there. And then when we swap in on that bug buzz, my load will eat it up and pop the seed sower. So we don't have to worry about the terrain any longer. Okay. Now what to do about the Vikavolt? That's a question. Since it really doesn't do anything to me, or anything to my low tick, I guess it could just be my low tick. Which is fine. We'll go ahead and change its nature real quick. Select what we got here. Sassy. And then belly bolt. Parabolic charge, muddy water, thunderwave, and HP grass. Is that just Flygon? Would be my guess. I can't imagine it does anything to Flygon. Level 34. Belly bolts. Yeah, doesn't do much. We have Regenerator. I know it had a different ability too, but I don't remember what that was. Suction cups. Okay. Regenerator it is. We can do especially bulky, and we will decide which nature to go once I figure out what attacks you have. Get rock slide already? That's kind of crazy. Supersonic, Screech. Earth power is solid. Hell no. You get Earthquake already? Get out Earth power. Okay, so we're gonna go minus special attack. Plus Spadef minus special attack. Careful. You have Regenerator. We can see here. Earthquake. Really doesn't do that much. I'm pretty sure I have the soft sand. There. And I think that's pretty good for pretty darn well, if I do say so myself. So I think Flygun's just going to take care of the belly bolt and the neck trick both. We can't have it do the taunt. It's got Ice Punch. Interesting. I don't know what to do for Palma. You get Thunder Punched. You get Thunder Punched. You're a Carablast. I guess you do heat up everything, but you also probably don't do much in return. Maybe it's Klefki. To the pot. Ooh, Drain Punch and Thunder Punch both do a lot. And we don't outspeed no matter what. So maybe not Klefki. And arrows at 34 into the Palmot. Drain Punch actually does quite a bit to hit as well. Less than the Klefki, but not by much. Klefki's probably a better choice than the Ampharos. You are a Crocalor. You probably don't really like the Drain Punches, to be honest, or the Thunder Punch, for that matter. You get Thunder Punched, you get Ice Punched, you get Drain Punched, you're a Pancham, you get Drain Punched. You're a Kadabra. There's no way you want to be a hit. Kadabra at 34. Probably has Psybeam and Twisted Spoon. Well, we're the same speed, so we would make it timid, which would put it at 92, which means speed tie. So we can't do that. Meowstick gets outsped. Or wait, we're a level higher. Let me pull the Kadabra back up. 34. Timid. We do outspeed because we're a level higher. However, there's the only solid move to switch in on would be Mach Punch. So I'm not doing that. Meowstick, 34. Also go Timid. So we outspeed there. We have side beam and side shock. We go a twisted spoon. Oh boy. This is not great. What about Yuxi? 34. We never outspeed, so we go plus defense minus attack. What ability? Lightning. Ooh. All right. Lightning rod. So if we can bait a thunder punch, that's huge. And in all honesty, it looks like Palmont really doesn't do too much damage to Ursula here. We have confusion. That's not amazing. Well, I guess it's a 2-co. Soul Rock. Get anything else? No. What about in bag? I don't think we have any psychic moves for him. How much does Draining Kiss do? Decent amount. What if we go Pixie Plate? Really not worth it. Well, I guess it's worth it. It's gonna be. We'll do that. Draining Kiss. Over Swift. So that's our answer there. Yeah, all of a sudden I am significantly less worried for this. Do I want something over Raja? Probably. But what? Probably Dragolge. Just because it's especially defensive. this way. We got Drain, Kiss, Rest, Confusion, Yawn, Sound Moveset, Regenerator, plus the Death, minus special attack, Soft Sand, Earthquake, Main Attack, Promise Slide, Dragon Claw, Sound Moveset, and Barbara. As long as it's, yep, that's a perfectly fine nature, great item, until we get the leftovers. And really the only change to its moveset would be Seismic Toss, which I don't think we have yet. Alrighty. That pretty much wraps up Surge Prep. Get this out of the way. Save. Save state as well. I'm going to go ahead and run to the restroom before we start this fight. So I will be right back. Alrighty. Let's get into it. Sue. Got their items. Healed up. And jump right in. Probably shouldn't be as confident as I am for Surge, but the other fights went just pretty much exactly as I had expected. So, who's to say this one? Electro Ball does switch. Belly Bolt. Interesting. Hairball, Shark, Muddy Water, Tea, Rage, Grass. It's going to be can't imagine that's enough, but I'll check here. Pick a volt, surge. Yeah, no, not even close. So we go ahead and we swap out into our Milotic. Heat up the obvious bug buzz. And seed sower. Speed through this a little bit. Lane goes for roost again. Okay, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Go through all of your roosts before doing anything else. Okay. Wasted a whole lot of PP there. Probably don't like the HP grass. I'm trying to figure out if I want to switch now or switch on the next turn to avoid getting Flagon intimidated. Neck trick. Surge. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I think we just stay in Raining Kiss and we can switch on the next turn. Yep, we'll go ahead and swap here. Heat it up. Earthquake. Oh, well, actually, the earthquake because grass is great. Well, I guess that's not bad damage. Finish you off. Perfect. We're going right out into Ursula. Heat it up. Focus. take it from here. Big damage. Frostbit. Less damage. I guess I could rest. Get rid of frostbite. Sure, why not? Okay, well that didn't work. We know an ice punch is coming out. Fusion. Doesn't quite take it out. Oh dear. I don't have a good swap here. Alright. And it's surge. Ice punch does 55 to 65, and it'll still bait out another one. Gulch. Blank set at level 34. Into Palmat. Ew. This is actually really bad. Like, really bad. At 23, we're at 22%. There is a 56.3% chance that it takes out Yuxi here. Obviously dies to the ice punch. Gulch takes a whole lot and then doesn't do anything in return because we don't outspeed. Melodic takes 55 to 65 and then does nothing in return because we don't outspeed. Flygon just gets obliterated. Because it's quad effective. Yuxi. What if we go Blissey, Plank, level 34. Bait the Drain Punch. But rise to a drain punch in the arena. My only play is to stay in. My only play is to stay in. And hope that we get a low roll. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes, that's what I get for being too confident. But the rest not working there kind of irks me. But yes, we just gotta go for it. Please, low roll. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I'm just gonna speed through this and see what happens here. Say we charge beamed first turn instead. Mega Drain. Can't stay in against you. We Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss. Switch to Dazzling Gleam. Burn out all. Nope, didn't even go for Roost that time. Okay, Manectric, we stay in. And Draining Kiss. Switch to Flygon. Earthquake. Comet comes out, and now it's Ice Punch, and we go out to Ursula. Why did he go for Drain Punch there? Weird. So we Electro Ball. Got the Frostbite again. Immediately. That's actually worse than last time. But as long as we didn't rest, it was fine. I don't know what difference I make to the team there, to be honest. I guess I could have gone left key instead of Lissy. Or swapped to Lycanroc on the Ice Punch and Accelerocked. I'll bet that would have been just fine. Lycanroc at 34. Yeah, we swap in on the Ice Punch and Accelerock. Bummer. There's some really good mons in that run. Although, this was the run that I didn't think was going to get past Brock. So, making it 2 Surge and almost beating Surge. And being able to have beaten Surge, for sure. If I hadn't gone for rest that one turn, because I could have swore it should have healed up and gotten rid of the status effect, is what that should have done, I'm pretty sure. Pokemon, rest, move. User falls or sleeps for 2 turns, but user is fully healed. Yeah, this fully restores the user's HP and heals any status conditions. So I don't know why that failed. If that had worked the way I thought it did, and the way this says it does, we would have been fine. Or, if I knew that it didn't in Radical Red for whatever reason, we'd have been fine. But instead, we will be starting a new run tomorrow. Which is what it is. Again, I'm just impressed we made it this far, considering the awful, awful start. Let's go ahead and fix that. And I guess we'll call it good there. I don't have enough time. I got like 10 minutes, so there's no point in starting a new run here. We'll just start it on the beginning of the next stream, which hopefully will be a little earlier in the day tomorrow, since I shouldn't have to do anything with my computer, theoretically. Yeah, thanks to anybody that tuned in. Thanks to anybody that watches going forward. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks again. Peace.